Hello? There it is. Kill the white man. Kill the Boer. Kill the African. Kill the Boer. Kill the white man. Kill the Boer. I think Sexy Red produced that. Goes kind of hard. All right, let me make, since that mic doesn't work, let me make sure my other mics work. Oh, everything's weird. Everything's weird. Been having a lot of problems. Not that you asked. Not that anyone asked. Been having a lot of problems. What do I talk about? Computer shut off mid, I was converting Bosso Soku, which is finished. I was converting it, and then, I don't know, my computer's turned off. Hopefully this is happening. Is this working? Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. Hello? Wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm only streaming to, Oh, no, I think this is fine. Is this working?
What is RFK Jr.
Hold on, I gotta watch Boomer ads on Rumble.
Blue liquid. It's called methyl.
What the heck is this? This is video games. Okay, it's working. All right. I don't know why it's working. I'm not making a music on stream today. I do have something for you. Sorry I've been gone so long. Once I got in my head that I'm not streaming until I completed Bosso Soku, I was like, okay, well then that's that. And I held myself to it. And I was trying to release it today, but that's not going to happen. But it is finished. And that's what matters. I got banned on Twitter today. Or yesterday. I got banned on Twitter because some Jewish people got killed, but it wasn't, I didn't have anything to do. I would never do that. It was just, that just happened. And I said something that they didn't like. I said, maybe I shouldn't repeat it. I don't know. Maybe it was unkind. And I'm not glad that that happened to them. But Fuentes vindicated it again. He said that this would happen. He said not if a false flag attack happens, when. But maybe I'm wrong, you know. But I don't know. A lot's been going on. I got a bunch of notes. I don't even think I'm gonna hit the notes today. I do have a hard out. I got a hard out. Doesn't that sound important? That makes me sound important and cool. We got, I don't know. What are we doing? I just wanted to say, kill the boy! Kill the boy! I just wanted to do that. I think that's why I'm streaming today, is so I could go, kill the African! Kill the boy! They really vibe to that. They really have a good... You know, like in World War II, the Germans, they would like be like, and they would sing these things about honor and duty and responsibility. Different mindset. What's that, a booger? What's that, a whole booger? Out here in Africa. Out in Africa, we keep it real simple. Honestly, I could see Sexy Red singing Kill the Boar. All right. I'm annoying myself. Somebody shot some Amish people, and so now we have to send our sons to die in a forever war against people who have been watching their children get blown to smithereens for 2 years. But, you know, that's life. That's how things are. I do have something for you guys. In honor of Kill the Boar, I have an album. Since I'm not releasing Bozozoku today, I'm going to come over to y'all. Is this working? We'll see if it works. Is this working? Somebody chat. Is this working? Somebody do a chat. Is this working? Hit me with a chat real quick. It'll probably work. I'll open up chat on my screen. On my phone. What was I talking about anyway? Somebody chat. Is this working? Somebody do a chat. Is this working? I made an album in Brooklyn that I never released because I was scared. I didn't want everybody to kill me. So I did this. Here, let me read what you guys say real quick. All right. Surrealist live intro. Yo. Start before I start cutting myself. Light up the board hot. Oh yeah. LFG. I've been having hella listener withdrawals. Same. He's making a song on Street today. That's not true. Mic check. Not my jam. Sounds like Nintendo DSi home screen. Twitter ban. Let's go. You called it fake and they kicked you off. Yeah. Forge Lloyd saw what happened. Didn't know Alex Jones got a judgment against him for more than the GDP of India for questioning a false flag. Yeah, it's literally illegal to question their narratives. I can't believe they're going for Amish people and not Mormons. Well, they don't understand the threat that Mormons have. Once we deal with the Amish, we're going to have to do something about these Mormons. The Mormons are the enemy within. I'm telling you, they're sleeper cells. In a split second, they can be turned into agents of chaos. They're like, we have a nice culture. And it's like, yeah, until your prophet tells you to kill the apostates. Doing a chat, Amish's code. Yeah, see the goop. All right, the goop. This show used to be called Welcome to the Goop, but that kind of went out of style pretty quick. I wonder if I still have a thing for it. I used to have a whole thing. Anyway, here's what I'm going to do today. I don't know why chat's not working up here. That's freaking annoying. And I don't know if I'm going to do a good job today, and it's not my fault. I've been out of the loop. It's hard. But I'm going to do my best. I'll do my best. But in honor of Kill the Boar, I'm going to show you an album that I didn't release. I made it in Brooklyn, mostly. Now I was gonna release it, but saner minds prevailed, which is rare for me. And I decided maybe I should just exit the situation, move to Alaska, and watch the world end. Let me get this on. Why isn't this showing up? This is making me nervous. Comments are okay. I'll just keep comments on my phone. This comment thing ain't even working. You were in the loop last night. Oh gosh, man, I'm not these freaking people. Yo, I don't understand what cult I've been inducted into on YouTube. It's like I got all these new viewers and people watching. I really do appreciate it. And I've met some really cool people, but there is a lot of lore I do not understand, and I don't actually want to understand. I don't want anything to do with it. I realized that pretty quickly. I realized pretty quickly after having a 3-second conversation with EBT, I was like, oh, this isn't my crowd. This isn't me. I don't belong here. Not to, talk crap. I just realized these aren't, I have no idea what's going on here, and I kind of don't want to know. I'll stay blissfully ignorant. Love fake drama. Yeah, okay, that's cool. You love fake drama. Everybody loves fake drama, but it's not me. I don't know. What am I doing over here? I like real drama. I like real problems. Like what's happening over here. Should I use that one or should I use the big one? I'll use the big one. All right, so here's this. I'm going to show you guys something today. This never got released. And I mean, I like all these guys. Don't get me wrong. I do like all these guys, but I don't understand the vibe. I don't understand why everybody's so mean to each other. I don't understand the cursing each other out and yelling at each other. I don't understand the talking over each other. And me, it's just not for me. I'm not going to do it. I like being nice to people. Now, I know I say very effed up things, but not to people, to ideas. I attack ideas. Sometimes I attack people. Andrew Wilson took a huge L. That was real. That really did happen. Andrew Wilson and his wife's playing cover up. That's rough. All he had to do was go like this. I can't open. Okay, I'm not doing that. Let's play this video. This is sick. All right. This is in honor of Kill de Bois. I made a whole album before I left Brooklyn. Now, I have to play it in 2 parts because it got all messed up. I guess I never actually finished the export. Never cared for them. What up, Lighted Tabor? What up, Slow Boy? What up, Michael Gabriel Fortino? What up, Forge Lloyd? Yo, Forge Lloyd has been posting all my unreleased songs on his channel, and it's sick. It's really nice to have them available. I'm probably the only one listening, but I'll be in my car and I'll be like, what should I listen to? And I hate music except for mine. Not because I'm an elitist, just because I'm I don't know. But most music annoys me. So, but I don't want to listen. So I'll go. So now I could go to Forge Lloyd's channel and listen to all the stuff that I haven't released, and then I'm like, this is some good stuff. The Crucible thing, yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I am patriarchal. I'm against everyone. I am annoyed by all people. But I still believe in being friendly to people. And that's kind of what annoyed me about Andrew Wilson was he and Jay Dyer does it too, just being mean. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like being mean. I know I say some really out of pocket stuff, but I didn't grow up in the what's it called? The blood sports era. I have nothing to do with the blood sports era, and arguing is like scary for me. We didn't have arguments in my house. Imagine arguing. No, that would not go well. You have an argument? That ended badly. So we didn't do that. So when I see people argue, I don't have like a part of me that's like, yay, we're fighting. I have like a fight or flight reaction. I'm like, okay, this is about to be violent or something like that. And I don't know how to do that. I don't like doing that. Like it's emotionally draining for me. So I don't do that crap. But respect to everyone. Yeah. I understand that you use words, not violence, and so do I. I'm not violent. I'm a non-violent man. All right, I'm not gonna. You guys want to watch this? Here's this.
Hey. Replace the people that question with people open.
My wife says I'm good at arguing, but I'm good at arguing with you, Maria, because you don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the compliment. I'm actually, yeah, maybe I can argue. The problem is, whatever. Who cares? Let's watch this.
Hey. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion and to make.
That's not it.
Baby Yuba.
Is that loud enough? That doesn't feel loud enough. Sorry, babe. I don't know why I said that. That ain't even real.
Baby Yuba.
When is this goddamn war gonna start? I wanna kill a white man. I wanna kill a cop.
Baby Yuba.
I cannot take it, it's taking too long. I wanna kill a white man. Ooh, I can taste my tongue.
Baby Yuba.
So soft and juicy. I wanna see how they look when they losing. I wanna kill a white man. Oh, the thought alone makes me come.
Baby Yuba.
I don't believe them. Every cracker in the world is a demon. I wanna kill a white man. Let's kill him for fun. For fun.
Baby Yuba.
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like the whole world is a joke. I'm feeling like the whole world is against me.
Baby Yuba.
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like the whole world is a joke. I'm feeling like the whole world is against me.
Baby Yuba.
My heart is breaking. Everything that I love has been taken. Right now, and I know who's at fault.
Baby Yuba.
They're in the movies. Look at them, white and thin, acting bougie. Right now, ooh, I wanna tear them apart.
Baby Yuba.
So fat and stupid, I wanna look them in the eyes while I do it. Right now, ooh, the thought alone makes me come.
I wouldn't say lyrics like this now.
Baby Yuba.
They got no rhythm. Every cracker in the world is a villain. Right now, let's kill him for fun.
Yeah. Baby Yuba.
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like the whole world is a joke. I'm feeling like the whole world is against me.
Baby Yuba.
I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling like the whole world is a joke. I'm feeling like the whole world is against me.
Baby Yuba. Baby Yuba.
Slow boy.
Baby Yuba.
Beach 109.
What the heck? What happened? Oh, I gotta turn that off. None of that today. You missed the thing. You missed the transition. Guys! Yo! Did the stream elements pop up? What the heck's happening? Anonymous just tipped 20. Yo! Thank you very much, Anonymous, who I assume is White Boy. Who we don't want to kill. Why didn't the thing pop? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm having so many problems. I got problems! Hold on. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Maybe it's that. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst at doing this. I'm literally one of the worst people who's ever done this. Thank you, Anonymous. You are legion. You are many. Thank you, Slow Boy. I'm assuming that was you, and I appreciate it. That's going to buy me some time, if you know what I'm saying.
Beach 109.
What the heck?
ELL. All right,
literally the
listeners,
worst.
know you enjoy ELL.
I'm not touching anything.
All right, listeners, know you enjoyed that saucy little sandwich. Most requested song in 2020. This guy has his finger on the pulse of America, and he is not letting go. You know me, and as a person of color, as listeners know, I'm a quarter pygmy. I fucking love that song because it's true.
It's the Big Fat Radio.
WEL.
I'm mad funny. I just gave myself a headache. I'm not taking anything down. Why does this keep happening? This isn't that Bozo Soka. This is just a different album that I never released. I got a headache. I just made myself laugh. Thank you, Forge Lloyd.
Now that I know the stars, I can't think. Now that I know there's words I can't say, there's no reason for me to stay. The fame doesn't tempt me. I hear my ancestors
Okay, don't touch
me,
anything today.
need to get out of this place. I saw them around. They came, they saw, they took control. They're falling in love.
Ah, my head.
We're making me the scapegoat.
Have you ever even looked me in the eyes, motherfucker? You hate me, look into my eyes, motherfucker. You hate me.
What is this emoji? Love it.
You hate me when I come to your home. You hate me when I say I wanna leave. You hate me when I'm stuck in between. say I understand. You hate me when I can't comprehend. There's nothing I can do that'll change the hate in your heart. You live for it, it's all you know. You're falling apart and making me your scapegoat.
Have you ever even looked me in the eyes? Motherfucker, you hate me, look into my eyes. Motherfucker, you hate me.
Look, his mouth is saying the lyrics.
Watch.
Because your mind can't comprehend the separation of your flesh. The task at hand gets overridden by the fact that you're divided.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Yo, Forge Lloyd's been deep diving.
Hold the pieces of your face together and wait for help. Is white supremacy real? Grandfather, is white supremacy real? Is white supremacy real? Grandfather, is white supremacy real? Your emotions are fake. Got your crocodile tears. You don't mean what you say. Talk about how you're living in fear. Your emotions are fake. Got your crocodile tears. You don't mean what you say. Talk about how you're living in fear. Ooh, they're trying to kill you. Everything that's wrong in your life is their fault. Ooh, they're trying to kill you. Everything that's wrong in your life is their fault. Is white supremacy real? Grandfather, is white supremacy real? Is white supremacy real? Grandfather, is white supremacy real? Your emotions are fake. Got your crocodile tears. You don't mean what you say. Talk about how you're living in fear. Your emotions are fake. Got your crocodile tears. You don't mean what you say. Talk about how you're living in fear.
Now I feel like I should talk. Like, people are like, only here if I talk. I'm a musician. There's enough talk in the world, yo. Everyone's talking. Can't I shut up for a little while? Can't Tony be the quiet type? Can't Tony be the strong, silent type?
Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and then make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and then make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and then make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace
Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse.
Hey, spoon fed to you, revolution, we're right ahead of you. Hey, racial politics, that's what really counts. Fuck those monuments. Hey, corporatocracy, yeah I'm into it. They keep jacking me, rub the baby's tummy, tell him that he's good. Intersectionality, yeah that's baby
Replace
food.
the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that
Made
question
before
with people
COVID, by the
open to
way.
suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the
See the cops, they don't care if you hate them. They still getting military equipment. Corporations co-signing white privilege. You was losing, but you think that you win. Everybody get on the safe side. Fuck the white man, but don't look them in the eyes. Black, gay, immigrant, transpired. You can see the banner hanging on the side of your favorite storefront. Don't overthink it. Your blood, that's what they drinking. Reparations in the form of a discount. Corporate owned poison clothes selling shit house. Yeah, we're spoon feeding you a revolution, and you eat it up. Oh, thank God for white guilt. Watch them lick your nuts while you buy into this filth.
Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with
I don't
people
want a
open to
monologue.
suggestion,
I want to do
and to make them
this.
folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse. Replace the people that question with people open to suggestion, and to make them folks an offer they can never refuse.
Well, you want to take a break? All right. Okay. All right, we know this song. I'll skip this. Just some visuals for it. That's on what's it called? If I Forgive Them, Who Will Kill Them? I have notes, but I don't really have a monologue. Do I have a monologue? I drove some Japanese people a couple days ago, and they were asking me about a grocery store. They were from Japan. And they were asking about a grocery store, and I said, yeah, it's locally owned. And one of them went, yeah, locally owned! Mario Kart! So I don't know what locally owned means in Japanese, but apparently it has something to do with Mario and Luigi. I'll have my people get on that. But, yeah, if you ever want to make Japanese people really happy, just say locally owned to them. What else? Fine, I'll go through my notes. I'll talk. I'll go through my notes. I'll go through my freaking notes. I don't care. This is a good time to stop because this song's already released, you know. So here's my notes. I have notes. Monkey poop coffee is a thing. So that's nice. If you want, you can buy coffee that comes out of a monkey. And that's it. Okay. That's too personal. That's nothing. Oh, there's like, I don't want to be like, okay, I know that there's a lot of, okay, Julian released a video, Frankenstein Master Race video called The Best of Hello Listener, and it was like really good PR. He took out every part where I said something awful, even when I said, like, okay, there was like a part where I'm talking about how I'm not racist anymore. And I said, I like Samoans, I like natives, and I paused for a minute. And I went, that's it. He took the part out where I said that's it and just left the pause. He's really trying to help me. Julian's trying to help me. He wants people to think I'm nice and normal and good. But I'm not. I'm not nice, I'm not normal, and I'm not good. I'm complicated. I'm weird, and I'm mean. But that being said, I don't want to be like these kind of racists that wear backwards hats and like visors. Like, okay, I'm 41. Somehow I've managed to escape all of the weirdness of like racists and whites and like, cause you know, like there's some stuff that whites do that is a little like, that's not me. That ain't me. I managed to parry Protestantism out of the way, and because that's pretty cringe. But like, I meet people up here sometimes, and they'll like wear those visors. I have a pair that I wear for fun. Here, they'll do this. They'll be like this. They'll have like a short goatee, and they'll wear like a like this. You know, you ever see these guys? And they're wearing like an Affliction t-shirt. Jim Bob reminded me of Affliction. I was watching him yesterday. He was talking about Affliction. They're wearing like an Affliction t-shirt, or it'll be like, these colors don't run. And they're like this. And they're 5'7". And they're like, I don't want to be that kind of guy. You have to avoid every camp. That's what I pride myself on my ability to avoid every single camp. Anytime there's a scene, I pride myself on being able to alienate myself from the scene. Right now, I'm part of. We got TBE, we got Provo, we got Slow Boy. I fully intend to alienate myself from all of you. I fully intend to, because it's either that or you take me over and I become one of you. And that's impossible. I can't become one of others. I have to be only one me, and that it is. So, but it's really easy. You know, you find these groups, you find that you're changing, and you're like, oh, well then maybe I'm one of these people. Maybe I'm like a neo-Nazi. Maybe I'm like maybe I'm like that weird old fogey guy that Pootie interviews. Pootie, you know, a black guy. He goes and interviews the most racist man in the world. But I'm not like any of those people. I'm a Sicilian skeleton. I'm just making songs, and I say a lot of things, and I don't even know if I mean them. I don't know if I mean them. I think I mean them in the moment. But, you know, there's like waves on the top of the ocean, and underneath, there's a lot of depth, and I'm really deep. Okay? So, I don't want to look like backwards visor, super racist hat. They look like Limp Bizkit, except old. They're called Old Biscuit. If you ever see them, they look like this. And they don't talk. And they point their beard. That's an Old Biscuit. Don't mess with them. And don't become them. Find yourself. You know, we live in the great shakeup. There's no need to be part of a trend. There's no need to be part of a thing. There's no need to be like other people. It's truly, it's not important. You don't have to do that. Everybody's out here vying for position. In fact, I'd say that one of the trends is trying to show how individual you are, which is also gay and stupid. Don't do that either. Here's what you do. I'll tell you this. Once I realized that I'm not like other people and that I'll never be like them, that I can't relax and I don't know how to enjoy myself, once I stopped trying to, I felt free. I noticed that no matter what group I was in, no matter what scene I was a part of, I never felt part of it. I always felt uncomfortable. I never enjoyed myself. And I always felt like I was extending myself beyond my square. Once you learn that, then you can not try and be an individual, not try and be part of a group, and just be yourself. And I know that sounds cliche, but it's the freaking hardest thing in the world. Being yourself is so hard. Being yourself is so hard. Dude, I've been watching videos, you know, getting ready for stuff, you know, showing this and stuff like that. I've been watching videos of me in the past and I cringe because it's very hard for me to be myself. I feel the weight of the people around me. It pulls me in. But once you realize you're not part of anything, then you can rest easy. You don't even, and don't try and be like a super individual either. Oh, I got the most, okay. I'll look at chat real quick. I just realized I don't have chat open. Nothing's working. Big Tone, can you make a donation goal and if it's hit, you release this album? Nice. That's a great idea. Who are you even referencing that wear back? Baked Alaska. I don't think you guys are Nazis. I don't think you guys are Nazis. I think I'm more racist and anti-Semitic than any of you guys, to be honest. I'm just a gentle giant. That's the difference. I'm a gentle giant. I'm very sensitive. I'm gay. I'm a homosexual. The difference between you and me is you guys are straight and I'm gay. Like Nick Fuentes. All right, let me see. Speaking of gay, you ever think about Goatsy and just be like, I've never seen Goatsy, by the way, but I've had it described to me. And it sounds like a nightmare. Goatsy that was real. Do you ever get that? You ever think about Goatsy and just go to yourself? Okay. Oh, also, if I get big, then you know YouTube is real. I'm starting to think YouTube might be real. I can't tell. But if I get big, then YouTube's real. Because I'm not fed. I'm fed. I'm well fed. But I'm not a federale. FedEx. Fed expatriate. But I'm not federale. So if I get big, then everyone gets to know that that YouTube really is real. And I've been thinking about that lately. YouTube feels like really good. It feels too good to be true. And I'm going to go ahead and jinx it right now. This can't be real. I can't be allowed to have a show. That's crazy. Something's going on here. Why are they letting me do this? I know AI watches my show. AI is a fan. But there's no reason why this should continue. Okay, so here's the thing. If I get big, then YouTube is real, or just watch. See if my eyes change. Just watch. Watch close. Not that it'll happen, but if it does, just keep an eye on me. Don't look at Goatsy. Don't know about it. Don't know about Goatsy. You know, back in the day, there was people would talk about Goatsy, Two Girls, One Cup, and something called Meat Spin. And I don't think I've seen any of them. I avoid looking at things that'll disturb me. But people have described them to me. And just the description has disturbed me. Like the first time I heard about Human Centipede. I was in Austin, Texas, and some people from a church told me about Human Centipede, and I wanted to rip my eyes out. I was so upset by just hearing it described to me. That's got Judaism written all over it. They love that. Let's find out who made Human Centipede real quick. Tom 6. Dutch? Come on. Yo, somebody do a deep dive on this nigga. I don't believe him. He doesn't even... What do you guys think? What do you guys think of Tom 6? I don't know. I don't know what makes you do that. I figured he must have been Amish. My channel's not being recommended to me? Okay, it's over. I'm putting up my channel in the other screen so I can look at chat. Yeah, I don't know. Tom 6. You know what? I don't want to think about it any further. But anyway, you hear about stuff like that, and it just really disturbs you. But, you know, people are growing up looking at this stuff and thinking about this stuff, and I think something dies in them inside. I've seen some things. Once I became far right, I know I've talked about this before, but once I became far right, now we talk about this stuff openly, which is incredible. And also a little boring. It's a little boring. It's more fun when you're not allowed to. Now we just do it, and everybody's like, okay. Now we raise $1 million for Shiloh LaBeouf. And Shiloh had enough. Nah, nope. It kind of takes the edge off it. Maybe I'll go find something else to do. Being a racist anti-Semite is getting... I don't know, what else is there? Actually, that brings me to another point. Look, you're right, Soul Boy. I do have something like a monologue going on here. Why is Tom still up? Hello? Oh, okay. I've been seeing people say things like this. Let me go through my Twitter real quick. Oh, this is what I got kicked off for. Now I'm being bad jacketed by the police. I don't understand these terms. I just repeat them. Niggas talking about getting over being based like it's passe. It's not a trend, you cultural hipster. It's good versus evil. I'm giving you the emphasis that I said it in my mind with. Anyone who talks about it like that is an asset trying to shame you out of speaking the truth. I just did it. But you know what I mean? People are like, I don't know. You know what I mean. You guys know what I mean? Does anybody know what I mean? An ableist. You're not even an ableist. I don't know. It's a cryptic message. I don't even understand it. All right. I don't know. People are like trying to. Okay, it's like this. There's a thing that people do where they try and shame you out of things because, like, okay, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows what's going on. Like this right here. Hold. I'll show you another thing. Like right here. The stage is set, white man. The pieces are all in place, and the full story is laid bare before you. What will you do? So it's like this South African guy that sings about killing white people said this. Anti-Semitism is hatred, prejudice, or hostility towards Jews. Some of our biggest financial donors are Jewish, and we love them. Come on. Like, you know what I mean? Everything is out there in the open. So now what do? They try and cool pants you. They try and act like they're cooler than you and say, ugh, can we stop with this? Isn't it getting old? Isn't talking about the Amish getting old? Isn't it? And it's just like, dude, if you let that work on you, you might as well be a leftist. You might as well be a leftist. Try and shame you out of talking the truth. You got to embrace being an outsider. You got to embrace having nothing to do with anybody. Truly. That's the only way to live this life, I think. Well, they didn't kick me off. But like after that, my post stopped getting likes. Look, I'm a victim, okay? Slow boy, don't question the narrative, okay? I'm building. If you keep monologuing, if you go to see Tom Six, everything is touched by the ideology of our time. Definitely a man for his time. Are we still really talking about Kabbalah? Yeah, stuff like that. People love doing that because, okay, there's a thing to it. Shaming you out of talking about the truth. Shaming you out of being an individual. Not being an individual. I'm just talking. There's something to it. And I think it's like their last resort. Well, their last resort is false flag, but you know what I mean. All right, what are my other notes? Women are out here just feeling sensations and taking in the vibes. You ever notice? Couldn't be me. You ever notice that women just like are out there just like vibing? Women are just vibing. I can't enjoy myself for a single second. I'll go outside with my wife and I'll be sitting down and she'll just be like, I'm just sitting, having a glass of wine and looking at the sky. What? How are you able to do that? How are you able to just vibe? Take it in. It's kind of cool. I kind of love it. But it shows that they're not serious people. And they shouldn't be in government. And they shouldn't have the levers of power. Exactly. I'll stop talking about when they stop doing it. Yeah, I hit 380. Actually, I had 381, but somebody unsubscribed. I don't know. People are fickle. All right. I'm just going to go through notes. This will work. I don't have to be an apologist or a theologian. I'm an artist and a comedian. We need those too. That's true. Everybody wants me to like be a debater and an apologist. I'm like, I don't want to even freaking do that. apologetics was big for me when I was a Protestant because I was constantly arguing in my own head for Protestantism. But once I became Orthodox, it was like it was all settled. I know what's true. I'm part of it. I'm part of the truth now. I don't feel threatened by anything anyone says anywhere. Nothing shakes me enough to make me want to debate. It's like gnats. You just shoo them away. We're in the truth now. I don't care about that crap. And also, what is with the ortho bro thing? We don't all have to be ortho bros. We don't all have to be debaters. We don't all have to be apologists. We can be people like me. I know I'm a effed up dude, but we can be people like me, musicians and artists and comedians. That's fine too. Look, what I'm saying is I'm not smart. All right? You want smart, go to Jim Bob. You want smart, go to Jay Dyer. I'm dumb and fat, but I'm funny and I'm a genius. And that's good too. Well, I don't want an army of ortho bros sitting around debating everyone. That's crazy. That's so whack to me. We have enough. I think we have enough. The rest of us can just be orthodox and go and shine. Shine with what we are good at. Are you a mechanic? Shine as a mechanic. Are you a plumber? Shine as a plumber. You black? What are you, black? Shine, my nigga. I met a guy who's big on YouTube, and I spent 4 hours with him because I was driving him around, because that's my other job. Lose the monologues, anger the mob. Yeah, dude. I missed a lot. Hold on. I'll keep talking about... Smith keeps deleting his own messages. What are you doing, dude? Who's Smith, and why is he filling up my chat with deleted messages? I should just unsub and sub periodically to tilt you. Like it takes that much, dude. Seeing the number go up and down while I'm streaming ruins my day. Ruins my day. I'll get off here and just beat my dog. Yeah, gardeners. Now, this isn't to say I don't love Jay Dyer. I do love Jay Dyer. I just, I don't want to be like Jay Dyer. I even love Andrew Wilson. Well, I like Rachel Wilson's books. And Andrew Wilson is, I'm not doing this. But, I'm just saying, be a new thing. Look, orthodoxy is going to win, but it's not going to win by just a bunch of people being mean. Like, right now, it seems like orthodox are just like people mean on the internet. I don't get that. Like, we can be actually orthodox. Be like Light of Tabor, yo. Light of Tabor is sick. Subscribe to him. Actually, subscribe to all these guys. Subscribe to Forge Lloyd. And I mean it right now. And I'm going to get angry if I don't see the numbers go up. I'm watching. Subscribe to Forge Lloyd. Subscribe to Slowboy. Subscribe to Toilet Bowl Earth. Subscribe to Provo. I mean it. I really do mean it. I'm checking. Because Forge Lloyd, I told everybody to subscribe to... See, there, Toilet Bowl Earth. He's doing the thing. He's doing the thing where he tries to shame you and make you like him. And he makes you scared of him because he yells and he curses and he's mean. And it's like, dude, no. You have no power here, bro. I love you, but you have no power here. You're not going to shame me on anything. All right, let me see. This is like that. He'll say things like, "Are we really talking about racism?" Yeah, we're talking about racism. He made me mad. Toilet Bowl, you made me mad. He talked crap about Leslie too. He was like, "We're over it." Shut up. I ain't over nothing. I like Leslie. He's funny as hell. And you're like, oh, what? You never saw VHS? You never saw Retro? Yeah, I've seen Retro. He's doing it live. He's doing retro live. He's playing a role and he's maintaining the character constantly and being hysterical while he does it. I don't watch him because he says a lot of untoward things. I don't really like vulgar humor, but I like him. He's awesome. And I'm so sick of people being over everything. Oh, we're over it. We're over naming them. We're over caring about South Africa. We're over, like, no, I'm not over any of it. I'm this until I die. What are you, over the truth? What are you, over appreciating nice things? Leslie Tanner is extremely talented and funny, and I like him. Stop being over everything. I'm over people being over everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of it. I'm so done with it. Yo, it's a fucking psyop. I'm telling you, it's a psyop. If somebody's sitting there judging everything and telling you they're over everything, it's a fucking psyop. They're trying to ground you down so that you agree with them. See? They're trying to ground you down. Dude, look, I'm over it. Be over it too. I'm above it. If you're not above it, you're below me. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here with that. That shit is so corny. I'm not over it. What was I talking about? Y'all made me curse. What was I talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm gonna continue to give everything a chance. I'm not over anything. I'm literally not over. Okay, I'm over human sentiment. Well, because okay, there's things I won't even give a chance to. What am I doing? I had a point. Does anybody know what I was about to talk about before this happened? Oh yeah, Forge. Oh yeah. Let me make sure Forge Lloyd's numbers are going up because I love this nigga. I didn't say that good. It sounded fake. I love this man. Nope, that sounds gay. So far I've been fake and gay. Are the subs going up? Are you subbing? Nobody's subbed. Yo. Subscribe to Forge Lloyd. I won't say another word. Oh gosh, you're black? That's all right. I love blacks. Is that still true? Yes. Yeah, I still love them. Matter of fact, I saw a video of, but you know, it changes depending on the day. I used to have a Blackometer where depending on the situation, like, okay, because, you know, you have interactions and it's always some crap, you know, but sometimes it's nice. Like one time a black person was nice to me and it made my day. But then sometimes a black person's mean to me and I'm like, I freaking hate these people. In that moment, I'm lifting up a heavy bag and putting it in the car, and a black lady walks by. She goes, "Bag a little bit heavy, huh?" And I said, "A little bit, you know, banter." And she goes, "I was being facetious." First off, I was impressed that she knew that word. But second off, you ruined it. It's called banter. Why can't you do that? Why can't you just do it? It's just banter. Toilet Bowl Earth is trying to get me to ascend. I'm ascendant, nigga. All right, We're checking the subscribes on Forge Lloyd. Got one more subscriber. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, so here's the new stuff. Or no, this isn't the new album. This is just some stuff that I made in 2018 and then never released because I was in Brooklyn and I was scared. This one's cool.
I took the riddles that you spoke, they turned to smoke. Caught a draft and then they turned into a cloud. The cloud expanded till it blotted out the sun. You said we're not responsible for what we've done. So I took the hint and bought myself a flint. Set fire to the leaves beneath my feet. The fire grew into the house where I grew up. Now I'm standing at the corner of my street, dodging school buses full of kids that judge me. Say I'm poor, say I'm fat, and say I'm ugly. All I wanted was to make a couple friends. Turn around and then I'm back where I began. My dad driving in reverse across the lawn. Pieces of my house were formed into a wall. Now he's telling me I'll pay for what I've done. Just a second ago I was getting punched. I remember everything. Every girl that said she loved me till she didn't. I remember what it looked like when she didn't. I remember what it felt like when she didn't. They dropped me in, head first into the river Flint. Water in my lungs, I can't see a thing. Tunnel vision setting in. Why didn't they teach us how to swim? They wanted us to drown. Nihilism swept through the town. They can't control the people if they're proud. Nirvana's playing to a sold out crowd. Oh wow. All my idols as a child are in hell. They taught us to hate the world and hate ourselves. Okay, computer comes along. Siren song. Greatest minds of my generation. Stoned, washed out, dumb and wasted. Oh, since I was young I was medicated. My dad would light a match and say it gave him cravings. Oh, quiet while I think. Never saw my father take a drink, let me paint it. Oh, I hope he knows I don't blame him. I blame Satan. I blame Miles Davis. I blame slow changes. I blame Kanye West getting famous. He took my spot on top and he's aimless. I blame whites for being aimless. I blame blacks for being dangerous. I blame the left for acting blameless. I blame the government for playing us. It's all social engineering. Everybody here thinks it's steering. But we're on a runaway train full of fame junkies claiming that they made it. I don't know why I'm saying this. Guess I'm done trying to pay respects. I don't hate y'all, but I hate y'all. But we're what Israel made us. Oh, yeah, we're what Israel made us. As if we need an excuse. I would take y'all to school, but y'all wearing school shooter shoes. You don't know, you don't have a clue. You have never felt the way that I do.
Toilet Bowl, steady bringing the darkness into the chat. For what, nigga?
I want you to know I'm here by your side.
You got sunshine where you at?
When you look in my eyes. Oh, baby, God bless you. Oh, baby, God bless you. There's nothing more than this. There's nothing more than this.
Beautiful, my gen.
On the train and enough lessons.
You are funny.
Teaching me acceptance.
Accepting the fact we ain't gonna fall in love. Hey girl,
I use Premiere Forge.
has decided that if we're unproductive,
I was gonna redo this part. I don't like this part. It's ugly. But it was like a commentary. But if you gotta make your if in order to do commentary it has to be ugly, then you failed as an artist. So here's a failure. This is me failing.
Cause you see the powers that be.
But yeah, you get the idea.
Make believe we're different. Feeling us for hatred. But I just wanna love. Especially you. It's quite the best they could do. It's on that universal truth. Praise God, I'ma fight the path. Praise God. Praise God, I'ma fight the path till I'm gone. Don't you know the world is trapping up and down to come together? Me and my wife about to get a divorce so she can marry a black man. And I could be all yours. Worship at the altar of no words. I'm just speaking my heart. I'm about to write the great American album. A beautiful fight against the ugliest of outcomes. A sea of love surrounds us. A web of lies confounds us. We're gonna burn it down, I promise. We're perfect once we found us. Praise God, I'ma fight the power, praise God. Stay odd, I'ma fight the power, stay strong. Do no wrong. The wars are endless. We need to mend this. Let's put some gold in these wounds. Get them looking tremendous. You took my breath away, I'm breathless. These motherfucking hate men got you breathless like Eric. They got your family in hysterics, I get it. I'm not like that, I'm different. We need to get together. We need to get together. We need to get together.
I'm just playing, I'm thinking gonna win this one. It looks like they got us where they want us, and we're up to the bone. Can't see past the they wanna see. I say that's probably the crazy thing. Some of y'all just wanna see the pain. Some of y'all act like it's a good thing.
Some of us just like suffering.
I'm starting to think I'm one of them. Not enough starting to feel familiar. Racial strife starting to feel like home. Ignorance starting to sound like brilliance. Hate speech starting to feel like poems. The sound of water when my ears get boxed in. Starting to sound like a beautiful song. Hey, can you sing it for me again? I know you get mad when I get the lyrics wrong. We need to get together. 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 We need to get together.
We need to get together.
I just don't think we will. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. It looks like they got us where they want us, and we're all too dumb. Can't see past the skin, that's for sure. Can't see past the blood. And I know who's to blame, but I can't say it 'cause it's all fucked up. People see what they wanna see. People see what they wanna see. People see what they wanna see. I say that's probably the crazy thing. Some of y'all just wanna see the pain. Some of y'all act like it's a good thing. Some of us just like suffering. I'm starting to think I'm one of them. Not enough starting to feel familiar. Racial strife starting to feel like home. Ignorance starting to sound like brilliance. Hate speech starting to feel like poems. The sound of water when my ears get boxed in. Starting to sound like a beautiful song. Hey, can you sing it for me again? I know you get mad when I get the lyrics wrong.
I don't know if this is the real version of this. This ain't the real one. I don't think this is the real one. You guys want to see the real one? Here's the real one.
must. Don't know if I will. War across the board. I am angry too. Threw away our home. Now what do? I don't wanna hide. I don't wanna fight.
The video of this fight inside Toledo High School is getting strong reactions from those who
wanna be a victim. First jump.
I guess that one cut off too.
Hey.
Sin. Don't wanna be a victim. Where are my people? Where have they gone? This ancient forest. Here's my thoughts. Where are my people? Where have they gone? This tingling chorus speaks to my heart. I feel my ancestors calling me. Pick up your shield and go to war. There is a time for everything. And it must run its course. Lord, give me a gun. Lord, give me a pass, and I'll clear up.
We should probably stop there, actually. Anyway, it's a song, and good juju. Just look up. Here, I'll give you his. He just made a video on. It's Frankenstein something. Master Race Frankenstein Radio. Okay. Be right back.
Tired of listening to music's like the equivalent of eating a mayonnaise sandwich? Why don't you get yourself a big New York sausage hot dog?
Why don't you get yourself a New York hot dog? Why don't you get yourself a hot dog sandwich? Why don't you come on over here?
BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com BostonStreetRecords.bandcamp.com Grass Squid Necker, Top Plan Cream, Top Plan.
You tired of making bad decisions all your life? Why don't you make one good decision once in your life and buy my freaking music? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music? Why don't you buy my music? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music right now, huh? Buy my stupid music, alright, jerk? What are you, polyamorous? Buy my music. Come buy my music, hey, come on, take the link, go to the sink, take a drink. We got a CDs and tapes of it. Buy that stink, cause you know it's stinky, cause we get funky over here, people. And I ain't no funky monkey, man. Colossal Squid Records, bandcamp.com.
And we're back. Ask me if I ever left. Ask me. Because it's as if I didn't. I haven't streamed in like 20 days or something. It's been a long time. Julian, where you at? My whole chat is talking about you. I guess that's nice. It's been how long since? It's been 2 weeks since I streamed. Jeez. Well, we're back now. It's been a really crazy couple weeks, honestly. So I finished Bososoku. I showed it to those Japanese guys. Did you ever laugh? I like the way you talk, Living Ted Dream. Did you? I like the way. I like that. Yeah, subscribe to Matt here. Let me give Julian's channel. But become Orthodox. Julian's a great guy, but do yourself a favor and be Orthodox. This is what I thought too until I dug deeper. The way it was worded, it was definitely an action by the channel owner. Yeah, he did. Tony, can we listen to Machete again? I need a palate cleanser after all those videos. Yeah, the album's sad. What's so great about Orthodoxy? Sell me something. No. Just visit an Orthodox church and you tell me what's great about Orthodoxy. It's not about what's great, it's about what's the true church. I don't want to get caught in the weeds today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. What's so great about Orthodoxy? What's so great? What's so... I guess what's so great about Orthodoxy is it's the church that Christ planted. It's the church of the apostles. It hasn't changed for the times. It is the church, and everything else is a heresy. But it's not something I could just like communicate through argumentation. You know, because it's not just about that. It's about the soul. And I don't know. I'm not in the mood for that. What am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot what I was about to do. Oh, you wanted to listen to Machete again.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll play Machete one more time. No, I won't. Sorry. In a little bit. Yeah, vibes matter. Even though I don't know how to vibe. I was talking about how women are able to vibe. They just vibe. They're just out there feeling their feelings and enjoying reality. It's insane. I've never enjoyed a single moment. I don't plan to, and I'm okay with it. You know, I've come to terms with myself. I'm okay with the way I am. The only joy I have is in creating stuff. That's it. Well, I also have joy in church. It's weird. I'm happy on Sundays. The food truck of YouTube channels. I don't know what to make of that, brother. Oh, it's like everyone comes around and it gives me and I give them burritos. Is what you mean. Hot dog sandwich. And I'm sure that's what you meant. Here, I'll make it so chat's visible. I love women so much. Me too, man. I literally love them. Specifically my wife. And Shiloh. My two favorite women on earth are, well, okay. No, don't make it like that. Putting on the glasses. Thank you, made by Jim Bob. I'm made by Jim Bob's favorite channel, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw the description. And he also followed me on Twitter, finally. I had to beat down some Mormons with him to get the follow. Mormonism. Oh, I gotta start selling stuff. Yo, so I talked to a guy. Look, it's a symbiotic relationship. I'm not into hating women. I love women. But I also am whatever Toilet Bowl Earth hates. I am that. Whatever it is that makes Toilet Bowl Earth mad, that's me. 100%. Every time, baby. But it's supposed to be symbiotic. It's not supposed to be confrontational. And things are ugly now. Everybody's fighting and everybody likes to fight, and I don't want any of it. Yeah, it's weird. There's like this new group of streamers, and we all look Sicilian as hell. I know Toilet Bowl Earth is Syrian, but I have some Iranian in me. Been trying to get them out of me. I wish I could extract certain bits of No, I actually like Iranians a lot. No, I have Syrian. No, I have Iranian. No, I have Syrian. What? Toilet Bowl's Iranian. I said it first. I said it before you said it, dude. You didn't correct me. I just remembered better. This is why I can't do, what's it called? What's it called? Where you argue with people? I tried to, okay, so also, since we're all here, and the video got posted by, I think, Slowboy. I jumped on your stream because you asked me to, and then EBT wouldn't let me talk, and it wasn't fun, so I left. And then I went, oh no, what I realized was if I stayed on and tried to, like, shout, you're not going to get me off my square. You're not going to get me out of character. So And I just confessed, and I wanted to take the Eucharist, and if I started cursing and screaming, I wasn't going to take the Eucharist, so I just left. And then Jim Bob and you eviscerated the dude, but I didn't see that till days later when Slowboy posted it. I actually left and went outside and just realized that I have nothing to do with anybody, and that I'm a lone wolf, and that nobody gets me, and I was just like, it's okay. You can just have nothing. You could just be you. You're the eternal outsider. It's fine. It's fine. And I just kind of pet my dogs and lived in that. And it was actually a really good night. But then 2 days later, Slowboy posted a video and you guys trounced him. And I was thinking to myself, I wish I was able to do that. It's really cool. If you say so, Toilet Bowl. When he insulted Saint Seraphim Rose, that there's no, that's it for me. Like, that's it for me. You do you, but that's it for me. That's not, we cannot be friends, period. But yeah, I realized, like, I can't debate like that. I can't do it. And I'm glad you guys are able to. You guys are smart. You have, like, things in your head. You remember the words. You remember all the things that happen. I tried to argue with, yeah, I think TBE's a good dude. I genuinely think TBE's a good dude. There you go. I said it. Not taking it back. I forgive him. But it's like, for me, I'm like, you know, I don't hang around with people that insult my saints. There's nothing. There's nothing there. Forgive him. Sure. Sure. I forgive him. And so does Saint Seraphim Rose. But but I don't, you know, what am I going to listen to him? What am I going to talk to him? No. I'm good. I'm good. In certain countries, I think in Georgia, certain areas, he has been canonized already. That Uniate guy, not Uniate, that one guy, he was part of that weird break-off Orthodox church. He actually argued really well. Yeah, in Georgia. Well, I was right. See, now that's why I don't debate, because I'm surprised when I'm right. When I'm right, I was like, whoa, I did it. I tried to argue with some, what are they called? Oriental Orthodox on Twitter, and I used ChatGPT the whole time. The whole time. It was basically ChatGPT was arguing with them. They would say something to me, and I'd go to ChatGPT, I'd be like, now they said this. ChatGPT would be like, that's ridiculous. That doesn't even make sense. And I'd be like, okay, I'll tell them that. And then, but it was like, in my defense, it was 4 against 1, and I'm retarded. But eventually, I made the mistake of copy pasting what ChatGPT said. And I completely outed myself. And the guy was like, dude, this is ChatGPT. And he started laughing at me. I failed so hard. Oh, Toilet Bowl, I got to make you okay, I'm making you a mod, but please don't be overzealous. Am I still a mod on your channel, Toilet Bowl? I'm going to make you a mod. Oh, my head. Uh-oh. My head hurt when I said I'm going to make Toilet Bowl Earth a mod. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm scared. All right, please don't be overzealous. Oh, also, I want Homeboy to be one. Forge Lloyd made my day. Forge Lloyd, you added birds to one of my songs, though. So you're a mod, but please don't add birds to my songs. I think that was you that added it. He uploaded one of my songs and just added some birds to it. Don't make me a mod. All right. And Toilet Bowl is no longer a mod. And then he completed the end. Oh, my head. Bozo Zoku's done. N-I-G-G-E. Don't make me a mod. R. So yeah, I tried to argue with them. It was 4-on-1. Luckily, their entire cult is basically, we're mad at the Council of Chalcedon. And so it's not that hard. Basically, they just sit around inventing conspiracy theories about the Council of Chalcedon. I would actually like to see you debate them, Toilet Bowl Earth. You're actually like, you're kind of nice at it. You get a little emotional, but you're smart, I noticed. I noticed you're smart. Pretty sure everybody in my chat is smarter than me. Buso Saki, nigga, what did you say? Ugh, what the hell did you even say to me? Boso Zoku, broski. Because I heard the birds, man. I've been listening to your channel. It's nice to hear all my unreleased songs. I should have, like, released them. They're nice songs. My favorite song, I think, is Cross Yourself. Yeah, the Coptics. No, actually, I think, well, just Oriental Orthodox. It could have been Ethiopians. But yeah, I've been listening to the songs, Forge Lloyd. I really like Cross Yourself. That's like my favorite song, I think. Can we listen to Cross Yourself? Thank you, Shujin. Thanks, man. I'm abstract. I'm like a Monet painting. Let's listen to Cross Yourself. I want to hear that now. Yeah, I would like to see Forehead, Stomach, Wallet, Watch. What's that, your activation code? Yeah, I guess I'll play it from your channel. Let's listen to it from your channel. This song is so good, man. Not to toot my own horn, but like, it's like, he's releasing all these tracks and I'm like, why don't I release these? I don't know why I do. I don't know why am I like this, I guess is what my question is. Why am I like this? I'm not going to change, but I do wonder why. Cross Yourself. This is my jam. Oh, I got to play it on a different thing. Hold on. Hey, you got 2 new subscribers, Forge Lloyd. Nice work, bud. Don't add birds to my songs, please. Don't remove or take away. Well, I guess do what you want. I don't know. I guess it's your prerogative. I don't care. But whatever. I didn't like the birds, personally, on that song. It didn't fit the mood, I didn't think. All right, here's the song. YouTube thumbnails full of smut. Some things you gotta just stay away from. Scroll while they try to hit the lust. Hit the lust button, make you do something dumb. How are you supposed to lift chase? Advertise execs hit you every which way. Turn you to a coomer for the state. Dance.
Better you should go blind than masturbate. Let me just speak it from the top. No sugarcoat, no whitewash. You're not meant to live like a dog. Looking for a stump to hump till the epilogue. Try to keep your mind on better things. They keep fashion images that got you panting. Don't give Lucifer another inch.
Do you really believe
Reaching for the images of his recruit's print. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. The world gets uglier every day. Uninspired buildings littering the landscape. There's no beauty in the modern age. Ugly is the spirit of the age. Ugly is the way that the people behave. Ugly the philosophies they claim. Ugly are the things that they do with their pain. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair.
Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on. Whatever's going on, whenever it is wrong, whatever they're doing it to you. Whatever's going on, whatever's going on.
Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair. Cross yourself and say the Jesus prayer. Pray the Lord gives you strength not to go there. Their spells lose effect if you don't stare. Look away and save yourself from despair.
I think that's a better palate cleanser right there. Caucasian vibe, baby. That's white excellence right there. Shut up. Why don't I release them? Why don't I release them? It's like chat's catching up right now. It looks like you all vibed. I really like that song. It makes me so happy. I feel like that's a good palate cleanser. I can listen to that 1,000,000 times. I don't know why I don't release them. It's hard to explain what it's like, but it's like sometimes by the time they're done, I've already moved on and I'm not thinking about them anymore. Sometimes I'll release something finally like 8 years later. I don't know. I can't really explain how it works. It really is like, to be honest, it's vibes based. It's like if I can't, like, sometimes I just can't do things because it doesn't feel right. and I can't really explain it, and to venture into it depresses me, so I just won't. You got to protect your aura, yo. I can't believe the white excellence that goes on here. Ew, what the heck is meta commentarian talking about? Nobody said that except for you. Bears best. I got an eagle on that hole. Vibes immaculate. The 16th hole at Bears best. I got an eagle at that hole. Vibes immaculate. Cross yourself, intolerant for you, and you've heard it before are my favorite. Intolerant. Yeah, intolerance good. What's for you? For you. What is that? I go to you now to find my music, by the way. If I'm ever looking for some music to listen to, I just go to Forge Lloyd's channel. For you. For you. What is that? For you. Oh, yeah. This one I should release because, you know, the songs don't sound as good as they actually sound in real life. Like, these are kind of like lo-fi because it's from a stream. But this song is rich sonically. For you. Cart girl gave me her number. What a summer. Cart girl gave me a number. What a summer. Went home and ate some mayonnaise. What a bummer. Puerto Rican drive by in a yellow Hummer. You know. I hear you. That's because to deny vibration creates dissonance, resonance only. It kind of is like that. I don't want to say it like that. That's a little new agey, but it is kind of like that. It's like, you know, in my 20s, I spent a lot of time like forcing things, and in my 30s, I don't force things now. Things happen as they happen, and if you kind of learn to if you learn to not resist, I think God's will, I don't know. But if you learn to like not force things and let things happen, then it all comes out better. Bosozoku, the first stream I did over here, bro, took her home, became her plumber. Gross. Turlet. Don't be gross. It sounds like you committed sodomy to that poor woman. You carts arse. What was I talking about? Like, if you go... I actually figured. Literally, I figured that because you said... He said, I learned about your channel from seeing you on Crew of Good Juju. And when I read this sentence, that's because to deny vibration creates dissonance, resonance only. I said, this guy came from Julian's channel. I literally thought... That's so crazy. Oh, my head. Oh, my head. Yeah, so... Sodomite. Turlet. What was I saying? I was saying something. Okay, I noticed this. Bosozoku, I've been working on that since freaking I started streaming again. Like, I think here, look. This is real. Live. If we go to my first stream on this channel, and you should watch all of these because they're all great. Not lying. I'm pretty sure I was working on it on here. Stuff has just been keeping fully use us. I feel it. Maybe not this one. But like really early on, I was working on Bosozoku, and then I just stopped for a while. Kind of did some other stuff. Nice to have you, Wildkeeper. Yeah, Jim Bob looked out. I hope he continues to shout me out every single show. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. But I do hate myself for saying that. So yeah, I started working on Bosozoku a while ago, but then I just stopped because it just wasn't right. It didn't feel right. But now, a couple weird things happened last night related to what I just did that I hate myself for. 2 weeks ago, I did a stream, and it was emotional and kind of weird, and I was like, I hate myself. I don't want to do this. And then I stopped. Provo was like, you should take a break. And for some reason, I just listened to Provo. He's so stable. It's like, if he gives you advice, it's probably true. You know, he's the most stable individual I've ever seen. So I took a break, and I thought, you know, let me finish Bosozoku, and I won't stop till it's done. And it just all kind of went. It just happened naturally. It was easy. And now it's done. I just got to export it. So yeah, it's about going with the flow, I guess. Letting things flow naturally. Jib Bob sent me here a couple weeks ago. Oh, nobody's talking anymore? All right. Well, then what do? I don't know. I've come to rely on chat. I don't think my own thoughts. I just wait for chat to prompt me into thought. Prompt me into thought, chat. But truly, the vibration New Age metaphor is also relevant. What the... Nigga, why you talking so crazy? Bro said pragmatically, metaphor, resonance. I'm gonna read it, but I gotta take a second. I'll read your chat. I'll read what you just wrote. I gotta cross myself and say the Jesus prayer. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just drink my special juice. Oh, my head. Freaking A. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh. I don't know why this is so difficult. I have to, like, force doctrine my way through this. But truly, the vibration... Oh, nigga. The fuck? All right, here we go. Oh, no, it's okay. We're all autistic here, Meta. We're all autistic here, Meta. All right, you ready? Oh man, I got this. But true, why? But truly, the vibration New Age metaphor. Nah, I can't do it. All right, here we go. But true, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I'll see a sentence, I'll be like, damn that, I ain't doing that. But truly, this sentence sucks. This sentence sucks. Okay, sorry, hold on. This sentence sucks. But, oh my gosh, I hate that. I would never read this in a million years. If somebody... Okay. But truly, the vibration New Age metaphor is also relevant... No! What? But truly, the No. Maria... Turlet, can you translate whatever the hell this nigga just wrote? Energy affects energy, and the weird new gay way of stating that fact has some relevance. No, you're fine, dude. I'm sorry. Here we go. But truly, I have a headache, but truly, the vibration new age metaphor. What? Is also. No. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Don't you ever talk to me like that. Truly? No, I'm leaving. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading it. I am not going to read that. I tried, and my headache got worse. But I won't understand it. Okay, fine. I'm sweating. Yo, what the hell did you just put in the world? I said I need chat to help me. And then you did that. You were the first thing, and it was this. It was this. I'm literally not even hamming it up right now. But truly, the vibe... No, fuck it. Sorry. Nah, I ain't reading that. I'll never read that. But here's what I'll say about vibes. Don't get crazy, all right? Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. All right? Jesus is Lord. Christ is King. Orthodoxy is the true faith. Everything else, don't get crazy. You know, you can sit here and talk like you can sit here and talk like a robot to me. But truly, the vibration new age metaphor is also relevant pragmatically to music. Fuck you. Sorry. Vibration. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't like cursing, and I like you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for cursing. And I love you. Vibrational audio waves. Okay. Resonance creates harmony. Dissonance creates disharmony. I mean, it's true. Everything you're saying is true. Let me think. I could say a lot about it, truly. Let me say this. I get it. And I could say, what's there to say? You know, you could write volumes about that. I do have a headache. And it's getting worse. For some reason. For some reason it's getting worse. I don't know why, but it is. It's getting worse. And I love you. And okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Take it easy, toilet. Okay, so it's like the original comment you described as new age, but it's also relevant in music. Better. Pragmatic as in literal, not symbolic. No, it's true. I mean, but there is, you know, you can make music that's completely disharmonic, and some people like to do that. Some people love ugliness. Some people worship at the altar of ugliness. I like making beautiful things. That's what I like.
See, now I'm finna ask y'all. Thank you. You know what? I got this. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to copy and paste this into ChatGPT. Can you translate this into Pidgin? But true that, the vibration when new age people they talk, it still makes sense of music. Now vibration they move for sound, and when sound they resonate well, it go sweet, not harmony. But if it no blend well, it go scatter, now wahala sound, not dissonance. Okay, no, I get what you're saying, dude. That's true, dude. Great point, Metacommentarian. Yeah, I like microtonal too, actually. I've experimented with it. The problem with microtonal is nothing's built for it. Like, I can't go in Ableton and click a button and say, let's do microtonal for everything. You have to do particular synths for some reason. Anytime I try and do, like, I've downloaded things so I can work on microtonal stuff, but it undoes it every time I save. I've never found a way to do it well. What up, Sonia? Sonia Blade in the chat. Well, I thought I had a hard out, but my hard out is has softened. Oh, dude. Sorry. Yuck. Yeah, I aim to please, man. It was all real. That really sent me into a downward spiral, that comment. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Should I keep streaming or should I chill? I don't know if I should keep streaming. I'm gonna. I'll be right back.
You tired of listening to music's like the equivalent of eating a mayonnaise sandwich? Why don't you get yourself a big New York sausage hot dog?
Why don't you get yourself a New York hot dog? Why don't you get yourself a hot dog sandwich? Why don't you come on over here?
BlossoMSquidRecords.bandcamp.com. BlossoMSquidRecords.bandcamp.com.
You tired of making bad decisions all your life? Why don't you make one good decision once in your life and buy my freaking music?
Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music? Why don't you buy my music? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and go buy my music right now, huh? Buy my stupid music, alright, jerk? What are you, polyamorous? Buy my music.
Come buy my music, hey, come on, click the link, go to the sink, take a drink. We got a CDs and tapes of it. Buy that stink, cause you know it's stinky, cause we get funky over here, people. And I ain't no funky monkey, man. Colossal Squid Records, bandcamp.com. Yeah, you can listen to it on iTunes. Yeah, you can listen to it on iTunes. You can listen to it on Rhapsody? Do I look like a swarthy gentleman from the South? Or do I look like a Sicilian scam artist? Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just like you. Hey guys, you want to support my stream? Come on back, buy my music. It's nothing but pressure, and it's no pressure. Just come and do it. Then put it in your boombox and
Oosh, Baca, we about to have a freaking flying carousel, carnival, clowns, people flying around, light up buildings, fluorescent lights, a bing bong, da 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 dang 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 dang. It's a carnival, it's a horse ride, it's some fireworks. Oh, great, now the white balance is off. What is this, the fight balance? What do you want, a punch? What do you want, lunch? When you say camera phone, you sound anachronistic. Hey, I'm taking a picture of you with my camera phone because this guy hasn't even bought my music. Hey guys, check this guy out. Apparently, this is what it looks like when you don't buy Colossal. All right, what am I doing? So I talked to a guy. It was like a big YouTube guy, and he gave me a bunch of tips for my channel because I was trying to explain my channel to him, and I didn't want to show it to him. I don't show anybody my channel because of what I do here. Nobody knows that I do this. This is a secret. But he was a pretty big YouTuber. He has Amazon Prime shows, and I ended up hanging out with him for like hours. And so we talked, and finally we ended up talking about my channel. And eventually he pulled it out of me, and I gave him the actual and I think he subscribed to me. Maybe he unsubscribed though. Maybe he's the guy who unsubscribed. I told him, dude, you're not gonna like it. It's a lot, but you know, because most people don't agree with me. Actually, many people do. I don't know, whatever. But he gave me a bunch of tips for what I should do with my channel. What he said is that this is me, the show is, I don't know, like the show is this is like the TV show. I forget it. I don't remember. I wrote it all down, but my phone's dead. Oh, it's back to life. So I gotta do stuff. I gotta, basically he said that I have to remind you to buy my music every 20 minutes. I'm never gonna make it. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Basically he said that I have to remind you to buy my music every 20. Okay, he said, oh, I have to do a clip every week. So every week I'm going to do a clip. And that I have to keep my channel specific. I don't know what, but I don't know what the channel is. I don't know what the channel is. But he was a really nice guy. He said, even advertise on your clips. So I have to like, I don't know. Like the product is the music. Lord of Spirits is live in 15 minutes. Okay, so Lord of Spirits is live. Toilet Bowl Earth is live. What do I gotta stop streaming? Is everyone telling me to stop? Is that what's going on? Are you telling me to stop? Thank you, man. Thank you, Forge Lloyd. Well, so, I mean, people have ways of giving me money. I'll be honest, I do want to make this my living. I don't know if it will. But I would like it so my wife doesn't have to work. I'd like to be a trad. That'd be sick. If I can make it so I can, like, make this for a living and then my wife doesn't have to work, I'd be living some sort of dream. But it's okay if it doesn't happen. It's in God's hands. I'm not really too worried about it. I gotta make different advertisements. And also, I gotta, like, maybe do something with my Patreon. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to put my stuff on Patreon, maybe my edgier stuff on Patreon. I do have a bunch of stuff that just got banned from YouTube. I have stuff that was banned from Rumble. I have stuff that Rumble kicked off. They're like, hell no, bro. So I could put that up. And I have stuff I want to sell. I want to sell stickers that say, what's it called? No solicitors unless you want to tell me about your weird cult. Forge Lloyd is 12. Forge Lloyd's a 12-year-old boy. I'm not old enough to use PayPal. I'm not old enough to use PayPal. Are there any other payment methods? Yeah, give me a Bitcoin, nigga. Here you go. Give me a Bitcoin. Bong. Hit him with the Bitcoin address. My Twitter PFP sticker. Well, I don't have... here's the thing. I'm not a partner yet. Once I get 500 subscribers, I can be a partner. And then I can do that thing where people can send super chats without having to go through Stream Elements. And I can do stickers. And I can do a shop, which I really want to do. I have so many ideas for a shop. I really want to. But I don't know if it'll happen. But, you know, maybe it will. It'd be cool. Griff Top Gangsta. It'd be cool to make a living with this. We'll see what happens. But becoming a partner isn't always easy. But if iHypocrite is now a YouTube partner or whatever like that. And iHypocrite isn't much worse than me. He says nigga. He talks about the same things I talk about. And YouTube has become so chill. YouTube like lets you do stuff now. So maybe I could become like part of the thing. Ponyo, stop. Yeah, iHypocrite was monetized, but he had to delete all his videos and start re-uploading them. So I might have to do that. But it's not like it's, you know, if people want to give me money, they can. They got the Stream Elements thing. That works sometimes. I don't know why it didn't work. I got $20 today and then it didn't work. Yeah, Hypocrite is OG. Did you guys see him on the... he was on the Jewish Hedonist podcast. What was that called? Adam 22. Look at this. It's pretty good. He cracked me up. What's it called? iHypocrite.
Everywhere you find a successful white person, there was a black person who also in many ways was benefiting, but who basically threw them the alley-oop. Black people have been throwing your people alley-oops since 500-600 years ago. We brought those slaves to the coast, so all you had to do was load them up and take them to wherever you
imagine taking... We brought the slaves. That's so crazy. Y'all taking credit for that? Okay. That's cool. Now, will this guy take credit for the ships? You took credit for enslaving them and selling them. Now you take credit for owning the ships, bringing them and buying them. And we'll just sit here and be normal while you guys be, I don't know, demon infested.
Want them to go. That's called an alley-oop. To sum it up, white people...
An alley-oop, like you throw the ball in the air and then another basketball man catches it in the sky and through sheer athleticism puts it into a ring of metal.
feel and recognize a certain level of inferiority to black people. You guys understand that?
I love it. I freaking love LP, yo. He just cracks up. How could you not laugh?
Telling you, you guys understand that. And so, if you go up against a black person head to head, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to win for whatever reason. Maybe it's just comfort. Maybe it's like white fragility, as they call it. But
it's crazy. It's like black people are pretty strong. Yeah. But that's because we feed them and take care of them and give them athletic scholarships and pat them on the head and tell them that they're the best. And I don't think they'd be as strong if we didn't literally train them to be athletes. And they have a lot of potential, but without the selflessness of white people, they don't reach it. And when they do reach it, they just beat up white people. And I don't think this is doing anything for us. I feel like the past 100 years, white people have just been dedicated to making blacks achieve their dreams. And it's really not, I don't think it's appreciated. I don't think they really appreciate it. So I think it'd be cool to just let's stop building roads for them. Let's stop creating like gyms for them to train in Africa so that they can like all the black athletes from other countries that like win at stuff. They're trained in white facilities. They're funded by white companies. The planes that they use to fly to the Olympics were built by and invented by white people. We basically facilitate them to do this, to stand around and say how much better they are than us. And they would be completely incapable of it if we didn't do this, if we didn't facilitate it. And they have such a lack of self-awareness that they're unable to recognize that fact. Kind of a selfless, kind of a thankless job, really. We should stop. We should stop. I'm not saying hurt them. I love blacks, but let's stop helping them. It's stupid to help them. They don't appreciate it. They're born on third and think they hit a triple.
So what you do is you manipulate situations to get
Oh yeah. Oh well, I've talked about this. Whites are tough as nails. It's just whites have that looks like a bald spot, but it's actually my incredible forehead. Look at all that forehead. Whites don't have a mentality of hurting people okay, I talked about this before, but like Muslims, white Muslims destroy in UFC. Why? Because in their stupid religion, it's all like an act of faith. Like, oh, attacking someone is like, if you win a UFC fight, it was to, expand the caliphate. Violence is a good thing in their stupid religion. And with black people, victimhood is their religion. So everything is justified for them. And so they can create a narrative where violence is easy. And you can feel good about it. You could feel good about the violence that you do. White Christians, we don't feel good about the violence we do. We're capable of incredible violence, but we don't enjoy it and we don't like it. So everybody else is standing around patting themselves on the back for acting like animals. Big deal. That's literally what this guy's doing. Big deal, dude. Where'd you get the food from, brother? I know you didn't get that big from mud cakes.
Advantage.
Do you really believe that white people have an inferiority complex towards black people?
Yeah. You don't want to see me fight. I don't want to see me fight. I'm big for nothing.
But I'm telling you, the number one type of porn that is watched in America.
That's what I told the guy who was who I was talking about. I was driving him around, the YouTube guy, and he was like, "You look like a real boxer. Like you look really tough." And I was like, "Thank you." And then we gave each other a kiss. And he was like, that's what's kind of made me survive this life, is because most people find me to be kind of scary. People are intimidated by me, and that's been enough, you know, because I'm not actually tough. And so I'm glad that people think I'm tough. Because because actually being tough, that takes a lot of work. I don't know. Though I am taking boxing lessons.
By white men is what? Interracial.
BBC.
Black dudes boning white chicks.
That was another thing. I think I said this in the comment. Imagine using porn as like, what did he say? Imagine using porn consumers as a way to show your racial superiority. I'm worried that my dog is going to unplug my computer midstream.
But it feels like all the things you're going to are like physical.
Yeah, faith is strength, but beating people up in the street is not an act of strength. It's an act of like being a douchebag. And beating up people in the ring is not an act of faith. If you worship a false god like Allah, then now you have a doctrine in your mind where you can see the violence that you do as a righteous thing. You know? But we know that's not the case. That's why it's very difficult for us to finally do something about the situation we're in. But that's not a bad thing. It just means when we finally do something, if we do, there'll be no need to feel bad about it, because they're sitting there screaming, kill the Boer, kill all whites, and everybody's like, the battle lines are so clearly drawn these days. So it's like, and we know who orchestrates it. This guy right here, this type of fella. They tend to look like this type of fella, but they're actually this type of fella. And everything's clear now. Everybody knows what's going on. It's just a matter of like, okay, now what? Are we going to do something about it or not?
In nature.
Yeah, we can go to the mental, because we know.
Yeah, that's different. I'll do whatever in it. Yeah, exactly. That's different. But hurting people for pride, hurting people for your ego, hurting people for money, hurting people to look cool, hurting people because you're just a emotional mess of a human being. That's all trash. That's from hell. I'll hurt people to protect my family. I'll do really bad things to protect my loved ones. But that's a whole different story.
That there are great black scientists and stuff. Would I say those black scientists have contributed more than white or European scientists? No, not to technology or anything like that. But you got dudes like, what's the super smart dude's name?
It's kind of cute. It's like talking to a baby, you know? You gotta admit, he's kind of cute. He kind of looks like a baby. He kind of looks like a gigantic baby, actually. And he's like, we black scientists. It's like, I don't know. Has our infatuation with black people finally worn out? Can we stop like infusing all of these values that they don't have into them, and pretending that all these great ideals exist within them that actually aren't there at all, and just recognize that most of them are kill the Boer. Most of them are just kill the Boer. Obviously not all of them, but most of them are pretty much just kill the Boer, you know? Let's stop pretending that it's something it's not, you know? I think that's just like the veil has been lifted. And I think we see the world for what it is. And it's not the lie that the Amish people have shoved down our throats. It's everyone hates us. Everyone likes to see us get hurt. Everyone cheers when we become a minority. And we didn't do anything to anybody. We didn't do anything.
Black dude?
Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Right. No, but what
that guy's an idiot.
No,
man, come on.
Whether you believe he's an idiot or not, he's respected in his field.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's what he parlayed into
He's kind of
success.
propped up for being black. We have this concept called black privilege, where black people get propped up just because they're able to do something almost as competently as a bunch of other white people.
No, like before 1810, Britain outlawed slavery and said if you get caught moving slaves, we're going to destroy your ships. Well, guess what?
You're welcome.
The Americans, and I use sports, I use just anything we do, we kind of rise to the top. I mean, damn, look at the UFC. Look at anything.
Yeah, they're just babies. They're like baby people. I mean, when you really understand, like, there was some, I don't know if he was like, there was some guy, he spent his life taking care of black people in Africa, building orphanages. I think he was a Christian of some sort. And he wrote a letter. I'm not going to try and find it, but he essentially said, they have the minds of children, but they are capable of great destruction. And it always kind of stuck with me. But it is like, it brings down like the what's it called? It brings down everything, you know, it becomes like a lowest common denominator situation. So the entire culture has to cater to them, otherwise it's racist. But what that does is alienate the culture from the people who created it, aka whites. So now we're alienated from our own culture because we've brought it down so low to accommodate people who genuinely just can't hang. They can't hang. They're not evil, but they can't hang. That's all. They can't hang. God bless them, but they can't hang. And so now white men just kill themselves. White people just kill themselves all the time. Go ahead and look up suicide statistics. It's mostly white men. Because we have no place in the countries, in the nations that we've built. Because now the nations that we built sit there and cater to people who say, I ain't do that. I ain't waiting for that. Where my money? Where my things? No. Why you pulling me over? I ain't do nothing. It's just like, you know, what are we supposed to do with that? That's not a high trust society. We can't build with that. We can only destroy. And everything's being destroyed to cater to people who kind of just don't belong here.
And there's a reason for that. So you guys now say, we're not going to compete equally with them. 183,000 African-American troops served in the Civil War. The North could not have won without those black, well, they were African, and they weren't even Americans yet, soldiers. Even
yeah,
Lincoln,
but it's not just like living next to mentally disabled people. It's like living next to mentally disabled people with a sense of entitlement and pride who think that they're better than you. It sucks. It just sucks. They think they're better than you. They have a sense of entitlement about your country, your things, your tax dollars, your everything. I saw an article said breakfast was racist. Breakfast. Racist. Comparing SAT scores to slave ships. Dangerously vacant.
To that, what's the other guy's name?
I'm already mad at black people.
Ulysses
you don't have
Grant.
To convince me.
No, Ulysses Grant admitted to that. Ulysses S. Grant admitted to that.
Yeah.
Look at Adam laughed. And then he tried to sober up because he realized he has to talk to a bunch of really cool rappers tomorrow.
Black battalions were a crucial part of the North maintaining the Union and submitting.
And also, okay, if you type autocorrect, if you type black family, it'll auto-suggest it. If you type Asian family in your phone, in your freaking iPhone, it'll auto-suggest it. If you type white family, you have to type every single letter out. It won't auto-suggest it. And there's been things like that. I wish I documented stuff like that throughout history. If you put happy white woman in Google, I don't know if they still do it, but back in the day, let me see if it still does it. If you put happy white woman, she's got black guy with her. Happy white woman. Second image, her with a black. Her with a black. It used to be only them with black. Right here we got this one, but she's putting the ringer on him. She's letting him know, I wear the pants. I wear the pants. Look, I wear the pants. Punching the white man in the nose is the only white one you get. Second image, I love this black guy. If you put like black family, and this used to be much worse, but black family. Look, nice black family. Now, I don't know if they changed it, but white family. Hey, they changed. Well, this is a little different. Okay, I don't know. But yeah, it used to be. It used to have a whole bunch of. Oh, fat white family is suggested. Happy white family. Okay, they changed it. But there's been stuff like this forever, where it's like, in the most subtle ways, it's anti-white. It's like kind of crazy to Christ is King. Take it easy, Meta. There's been so many little things like that you can't even keep track. But it's like anti-whiteness is like inherent in the system. I don't know. What the heck?
Everywhere you...
All right, whatever. Yeah, it's like a real thing. But yeah, I back in the day, it was even worse. I think they got called out. I wish I could remember it all, but they've done tons of stuff like this over the years. Look at this. Happy white family. Happy white family. What the hell? That's kind of even gross on top of being anti-white. Whatever. We don't have to worry about it. Once we control the levers of power. You guys want to hear some songs I've made recently? I made some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, go type in your iPhone. Go type in your iPhone, white family. It won't suggest it. This song's cool. Obviously, it's not done, but...
Another day without sun or blue. Don't know what I should do. Remember when it would shine
under my feet, no place to lay my head. They want the stars out of my sky, nowhere to run and hide. They want it all in their control, no consent for the soul. I'll give them a hand if they say, I handed the soul to my foes. Another the soul do I see, I don't even feel it no more. I'll give them a hand if they say, I handed the soul to my foes. Another the soul do I see, I don't even feel it no more. No, no, no coast, no quiet place where eyes don't go. But I know what they've done, and I hope, 'cause I remember the sun. Girlfriend on your arm, no evenings in the park. Don't want no children at your feet, no food for them to eat. Don't want no love inside your heart, no Jesus in your thought. They want you eating from their hand, no will to understand. Don't give them a hand if they say, I handed the soul to my foes. Another the soul do I see, I don't think you feel it no more. Don't give them a hand if they say, I handed the soul to my foes. Another the soul do I see, I don't think you feel it no more. No love, no peace, no truth. No one will try to comfort you, but I know what they've done, and I hope, 'cause I remember the sun.
Pretty sick, right? I love making songs like this. I really want to make more bright stuff like Cross Yourself and like this. I've made enough dark music. What else have I been working on? Oh, chat went dead. All right. That's it. Chat went dead, huh? Dead chat? All right, let's see what this is. No lyrics. I'm not going to play stuff without lyrics. Hold on. Oh, this song's cool. It's called Untitled Un. Yeah, dude, I want to make... Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I want to make stuff like that. I want to make more positive stuff. Stuff about, like, okay, we don't have to focus on how dark things are. That's not what we have to do. What we have to do is know that God wins in the end, guys. That's what we need to do. God sees all of it. Don't let the darkness turn you dark, you know? Though this song's a little dark.
Bountiful blessing will teach you a lesson. Multicultural. I just want the world to bow to the Lord, and they're going to. The truth will no longer be ignored, either in this life or when Jesus Christ returns. We'll bend the knee, and they'll either chase or you'll burn. I don't want no multicultural. I don't care to understand what they are. I spent over half my life pretending the darkness isn't dark, and I've seen enough. And I think you understand our hearts. You pretend you don't, so that you can break them. You pretend you don't, so that you can break them.
I'm really into like blowing out my sounds lately. I don't know why. It's like I spent a long time learning to mix and master really well. And now I just like making songs that sound insane and rough. I don't know why, but it's just more interesting to me. See if I worked on anything else. Uh-oh. Things are getting weird over here. Well, now I'm curious about that one song that didn't have lyrics. Maybe I could give it lyrics. Thank you, guys. I am trying to share your stuff. Keep at it. You'll get there. Definitely not getting played on the radio, though, if that's even a downer. Yeah, I've kind of banked on not succeeding. Here's the thing. Success, in every form I've tried to succeed as an artist, it's demanded that I betray myself in some way. Not necessarily, not like a satanic way, but betrayed myself, betrayed who I am, pretended to be somebody I'm not, or overextended myself in some way. And I hate it. I hate it. And so every time I feel I'm at the cusp, I just walk away from it. The good thing about what I'm doing now is this kind of works for me. I get to be me. I'm not really answering to anybody. I'm not playing any game. I don't have to network. People come and go. People find me or they don't. And it's, I can make this work, you know? So, you know, I have a chat full of people right now, and I always get a bunch of views on my shows now, and so I already feel very successful, to be honest. I guess true success, again, would be making a living with it, but we'll see. Honestly, it's in God's hands. Love you too, Fort Lord. I can't stand people either, so you're what? Yeah, intolerant. Yeah, I don't know. I think I lost the plot on that one. All right, I've been streaming for a long time. Yeah, I don't like people either. I love them, but it's hard. It's like living in a country full of only children, you know, because we're not born in communities and towns where people are close and got to work out their differences. It's a lot easier to just, when somebody upsets you, just walk away from them, and I'm guilty of it. End the friendship, end the connection, never talk to family again, get on social media and say, I hate my dad, you know? And so it's kind of bred a bunch of narcissistic weirdos who aren't able to unify, and it's a shame, you know? But yeah, I find getting along with other people very difficult. I mean, I'm friendly. I am friendly to people, and I never try and cause problems. Like, but, you know, I do like to be left alone. Like, if my doorbell rings, it infuriates me. If my phone rings, it infuriates me. I'm like, why do you want to talk to me? This, for some reason, is okay. But we don't have a unified vision, a unified culture, and so it's really hard to get along with people. There's all sorts of secrets. Like, I have friends that are liberals, and I love them. And and they kind of look past me, and maybe they don't really get how far right I am. Maybe they don't really get how, but I don't hide it. But it's like there's so, you know, the things that I want, nobody cares about what I care about. Everybody just wants to aggressively unload their crap onto you. And it's like, I don't know. People are hard. In heaven, it won't be like that. I hope you guys go there. Pray for me. Maybe I'll even get there. But, you know, there's all these little lies that infect every aspect of a human's life. And it makes us all incongruent, inharmonious, as what's his name would say. Hold on. Hold on, let me read that guy's comment. Honestly, meticulous metaphysicist or whatever his name is could say it better than me. What's his name? Metacommunitarian. Metacommentarian could say it better than I could, but there's all these tiny little lies permeating every aspect of reality, and they're all incongruous. So it becomes difficult for us to connect with one another because we have to push past so many levels of BS that we're all drenched in. Not only that, but people have a very hard time being themselves and being honest. The people I like the most are very sincere people who just say what they mean and wear their heart on their sleeve. Like you don't meet a lot of people like that. People who just will kind of yeah, wear their heart on their sleeve. They're very, like, you could see their eagerness to connect, their eagerness to find common ground. I like people like that, you know, because they don't pretend to be over it all. They don't because we all have like these weird, like this weird mental armor that we carry around so that nobody can hurt us and nobody can make us look like a fool. And that's a big thing. People are terrified of looking like a fool. Me, I'm making a career of it, but being embarrassed is like a very scary thing for people. And so they create these sort of personalities to protect themselves in social settings. And so you can't, it's really hard to connect with people because you have to get past that. And sometimes that is so rigid and rough that you don't want to get past it. You're just dealing with the surface, the persona, the avatar that they carry around with them. And the avatar is so obnoxious that you don't want to get to know them truly. Because underneath it all, we actually are pretty similar. Yeah, I don't like that. Some people like fake little problems. Some people, you talk to them and all they do is complain. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. People suck, dude. I don't want to talk to people. Forge Lloyd, are you saying you wish Intolerant was exported louder? People suck, but it's because we're fallen. So you just always got to remember that. And everyone, no matter how evil they are, you have to kind of give them a chance. Not a chance. Give them grace. I don't give people a chance. Like I said with EBT. That guy insulted Saint Seraphim Rose, and that's enough for me to just be like, okay, go with God. Vaya con Dios, amigo, but I'm good. I'm good on that. But you got to still give them grace and recognize that, you know, depending on your situation, you could have been just like them. When I look back at my life, I know that the only reason I'm anything, if there is any good quality in me, it is solely because of the grace of God and him guiding me from lessons and to realizations and stuff like that. And so if you see someone who's just a piece of garbage, obviously there's a lot of willfulness. Where did they learn the willfulness? I don't know, but don't be so sure of yourself that you wouldn't be like that if you were in their shoes. That's all. Just don't. That's pride. That's you literally saying you're superior to them. You know, if you had a rabbi bite the skin off your penis when you were first born, you'd probably be a little bit of a sociopath yourself. They come pre-sociopathic. For a brief moment, they're not sociopaths, and then a rabbi bites their genitals, and then they're sociopaths. So you even got to give them grace. Yeah, that's true. Y'all are the what's it called? The ride or dies. The ones who hang out in the 4th hour of the stream. When it's like, I'm just chilling out. I don't usually make it this far in a stream. Usually a stream's over within 2 hours, but it's been a while, and my plans got canceled. Y'all are ride or die. What's the word? What's a cool way of saying that? It's something about being down. Something. Yeah, God loves them too. Exactly. Literally. So while I know I talk about all this stuff because I think it's important to talk about it, and I talk about white identity because I think we need to appreciate what we're doing and not hate ourselves, because I spend a lot of my time convinced that I should hate myself because everyone else does. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hate yourself because of your sins, nigga. Not because black people hate you. Ugh. All right. I'm going to try and export Posozoku. I'm really happy with this album. It came together beautifully, and I'm excited to share it with everyone. You know, going through these songs, Forge Lord, people tell me, like, in comments and on chat that I'm like this, they have this idea of me that I'm like, I don't know what it is, but they seem to think that I'm like nice or good or something. I'm not, but going through these songs on your channel, because I just make stuff. I don't really think about what I'm doing. I just make stuff. I don't sit there and be like, now I have to make a song like this, you know? I just go. But listening to them back on your channel, I've been like, this is nice. All of these point to God, almost. And it's not like cheesy Protestant, like stomp clap, craft beer BS, you know? It's there because it just is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not forced to make Jesus music. It's just that's where I, you know, that's, I'm Orthodox, you know? It's hard not to live in it. And so just these things come out in the music naturally. It's what's because we are a matriarchy. Look, the amount of problems and the cause of them are innumerable, but mostly Amish. Where's the Amish's code button? I had to do a bunch of stuff on OBS, so it's not working right today. Somebody donated money and nothing even popped up. Go ahead and donate money real quick so I can make sure it pops up. Go ahead. Go ahead and give me money real quick. Any one of you, just go ahead. And I just want to test something. Not for any reason, I just want to test something. There's the Amish's code button. So I'm piecing my OBS back together. Oh, that's the sweetest thing ever, man. Well, it wasn't. There's not a single person here who wasn't sent by God. So now I'm just chilling out. Now I'm just hanging out with you guys. Is that okay? Is that okay if I just do that? I'm gonna hang out for 20 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go. Now I'm going to try and export Bosozoku. I showed some Japanese guys some of Bosozoku, and they said, and they had broken English, but they're like, I feel such pride for in hearing this. And then when I told them that a grocery store was locally owned, they said, yeah, locally owned! Mario Kart! So I don't know how much we are actually communicating with one another. Who can say? But it was nice. Yeah, I'm not with the Slow Boy hate. Everybody's so mad at Slow Boy, and I'm like, why? Slow Boy is essential. Slow Boy, I've been subscribed to her forever, and she's introduced me to all these other people, and she's introduced all these people to me, and she's always working at stuff, and I don't want to. I love Slow Boy. I love Slow Boy Whiteboard, and I don't get why people. I don't know. Is Bosozoku about to be a bit of an orient? Well, Bosozoku, the phrase is. What were we talking about? Bosozoku means like reckless, wild. I don't want to get too into this. I don't want to like expose everything. But it means violent, run tribe, wild race tribe, or running wild, reckless, and it's a metaphor for a lot of different things. So I'm using it. I'm not going to say anymore. That's so gay. I'm not going to do this. It's not like an Oriental album. It's a Hello Listener album. It's just, you'll see. I'm very happy with it. I think it might be like probably the best thing I've released. But it's not like all like up tempo, like, it's my OK Computer, probably. But I got a bunch of other stuff in the works that I want to work on, but this took it out of me. I'm probably going to chill for a little while and just try and have a normal life for a little bit, because finishing an album is so hard. That's probably why I don't release anything, because turning it into an album is so difficult. It's so wrought with frustration. Thank you. Yeah, we love Slow Boy over here. We are Slow Boy appreciators over here. All right. Am I doing anything else? I feel like I'm winding down. Oh, Forge Lloyd said something about if I reach a money goal, then I'll release that crazy album that I just showed you on stream. I like that idea. I'm going to start doing, I do have to start thinking about what, ways to make this a thing, because I think this might be something, Take a moment to chill, my nigga named Bill. I know it probably takes it out of you. I'm going to start thinking about like ways to do this in a real way. Because I love this. I like doing these shows. I like this. Whatever. All right. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you to everyone who's watching and who's been watching. Please hit the like button if you haven't. And you are Italian and you've been making music for 20 years and you deserve money for your work. I'm going to screenshot that. Print it out and put it on my wall. I guess that's it. Thanks everyone for showing up and hanging out and yeah. I think a booger just shot out of my nose. Did a booger just shoot out of my nose? Daily Affirmations by Forge Lloyd. Everybody subscribe to Forge Lloyd. He's releasing all my unreleased stuff, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of songs that have only shown up for like on one stream and then just disappeared into the ether. All right. If you're not Orthodox, become Orthodox. If you are Orthodox, go to church. Oh. All right, peace.
In a garden brimming with gold and green, no mosquitoes, no predators, no need. I can see you staring beyond my dreams. I can hear you singing a song of peace as a wave of love washes over me. See the light like diamonds shine through the trees. Every breeze whispers of eternity. I am finally where I'm supposed to be. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. Next time that you see me, don't. Next time that they see me, they won't. They won't. They won't. They won't. They